feeling stuck. I'm off a beat. Like what the fuck? I'm in the dream. Just holla up. What you need? I don't know why these hoes can't stand me. I guess I'm too demanding. When they hit a double coat the candy, I'm so high, no landing. Keep my neck like they're steady. Rockin' this shit confetti. They all let it go on the telly. They all wanna rub my belly. I got my dogs out, I'm popping at the reach. I got them coming in, shit look like a blitz. She wanna check me up, she wanna check my feet. I pull up the Maybach.
Honey, we're home.
I don't know why they all can't stand me. I guess I'm too demanding. Private landing, I guess I keep my candy. She's super so good, when the beach is sandy.
Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, this is a travel vlog, but it's a different kind of travel vlog because if I'm gonna be honest, I was a horrible vlogger and I never did an intro, I never did an outro, I never spoke into the camera during the entire trip. But that's because we were just in the moment having fun. But this is my travel vlog of my 30th birthday trip to Sint Maarten. I'm not going to be that YouTuber, but I'm going to be that YouTuber. Stay tuned to the end to hear my overall review of the trip and the island and just our entire experience. I will say there was a lot of planning that went into this trip. This was my big 30th, so birthdays are always important to me, but this one was a special birthday. So there was a lot of planning. I created an itinerary website. I gifted my friends gifts, so when they arrived, I went ahead and set up their rooms with like a door hanger, a thank you card that just like has the trip branding and a thank you note, and then the itinerary. And then they got a custom, I don't know if you can see this, but they got a custom cup. Everybody got a different color for the most part with their names on it, and they got a robe. So this was a very like thought out, planned out trip. If you know me, you know I plan out everything, but this was just like times a million. We stayed on the French side of the islands because if you don't know, Sint Maarten is split up into two sides. It's the French side and the Dutch side. A lot of people, including myself, don't know that there's two different spellings to the island. So yeah, the French side is where we stayed, and then the Dutch side is where like all the nightlife is and things like that. Of course, I will link the house down below. I didn't get real clips of the entire house because we were just like going, but you'll see throughout the video like there's clips of outside, which was like my favorite part. I'm also going to give a disclaimer. I don't know how to swim. So you will see throughout this video me, you know, it looks like I may be drowning or I'm running out of the ocean or I'm just really excited to be jumping in the pool. I just don't know how to swim. And so I was supposed to learn by the time I turned 30, but life happened. So yeah, so if I look crazy at some point or I look like I'm being attacked by the water, it's just because I can't swim, but I survived nonetheless. But yeah, so let's get into the trip and all the festivities and all the fun, and I will see you at the end of this video.
Got a lot of IP on me. I gotta feel myself off. I gotta feel myself off. I gotta feel it out. But it's gonna be with no chicken, just like lettuce and some. A burger with okay, it, yeah. Of course, a small one, and then I'll do the bacon burger, no cheese though.
Man, you thought I was gonna swim all the way over here? You see how long it's getting in my boat?
That's a long swim, bro. I don't know nothing about that. Oh, what if I?
We could have held you on the rope.
Put me in, y'all. Put me in.
Oh, he's wilding. He's wilding, y'all.
You trying to kill us?
I'm very childish. I'm sorry, guys.
What's up, Chan?
Oh, he missing the sea turtles. Oh, look at it.
Just jump up and forward. Like that. Yeah! Yeah. We on the Island Wilder. Brought to you by Vibes of GQ. Sponsored by the gang. This commercial has been paid by Donald Rosado.
We made it out the group chat.
We made it out the group chat.
On the
We
Island
here,
Wilder.
as you can see, we in the marvelous water off the island of St. Maarten.
What?
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm freaking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. No fit kill, them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my eyes not set. Follow the stars. Yeah, you shall find her. It's a bad vibe. If you hit your enemies, enemies shine. If you're not a friend of me, enter the light. Cause you can never kill my vibe. But here with no sacrifices. Everything was taken. You had to make it. Vibe killer. Me I no go take shit. Vibe killer. If you get sour, come on, pass it down. I go just para, come on, my jigger. I go just stay, follow my lead. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm fucking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, nothing kill my vibe. Nothing kill my vibe.
Can't cross them up, all these street bombs. Walk them up, no click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn around, can't cross them up, all these street bombs. Walk them up, no click up, dog. Turn them up, turn your bitch up, dog. Turn around, no click up, dog.
He want the scoop, she want the tea. She want the tea. I cannot speak. We keepin' it street. We keepin' it street. I took a loss, but you still gon' get beat. You still gon' get beat. How much it cost? It never been cheap. It never been. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up. Turn your bitch up, dog. Turn them up. Tiny streets can't cross it. Cross them up. All these streets need bosses. Boss them up. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up. Turn your bitch up, dog. Turn them up. Tiny streets can't cross it. Cross them up. All these streets need bosses. When my dog get low in his pockets, I'm picking them up. We came from the bottom together, my nigga.
Okay, so now that you done experienced the trip with us, all about fun, craziness, and that's not even everything, to be honest. There were a lot of moments where I didn't pick up my camera, so I'll be sharing a lot more like content on TikTok, because that's where we were recording a lot of stuff on our phones. I started planning this trip, I want to say like last year, but like really started looking for houses in like January, February. We stayed 6 days, 5 nights. And a lot of people always recommend like renting a car. I personally would not rent a car. I think it worked out with us having a driver the entire time, and we loved him. He was amazing. Whatever we need, he took care of us. He made sure he took us to all the great spots. It's hurricane season, and there was actually a hurricane that was supposed to hit a couple days before, and so like the tides were high, and so where we stayed there are beaches nearby, but because of the hurricane the tides were high. So he actually recommended us and took us to another beach that had lower tides and things like that. So he was a great driver. I will leave his information down below. The house that we stayed at, it is through they have other houses on the island. It's a vacation rental property. It's a vacation rental company called St. Maarten Rentals. I'll leave the house link down below as well. They were amazing throughout the entire process. It comes with concierge. It comes with housekeeping. You can book a chef through them. You can book everything that you want to do. Massages, the driver, we booked through them. We booked the massages through them as well. We booked the yacht through them. The house was impeccable. Like everybody got their own. It was a total of 7 of us that went, and it's a 7-bedroom house, but we only used 6 bedrooms, and everybody had their own bathroom inside their bedroom. Everybody had their own balcony, kind of like a patio kind of balcony kind of vibe, and just the house was immaculate. Like, and it came with everything that you needed. We did go grocery shopping. That was the other thing. We were able to place our grocery order before we arrived, and they delivered it to the house. We did that through the concierge as well. They don't have DoorDash Uber Eats, but they do have their own version, which was actually very convenient. It took a while for us to figure it out, but the food we ordered on there was bomb. So the first day we got out there, we kind of just chilled. We went to the Sunset Bar, which is near the airport, which a lot of people go to see the planes landing. We were there for a little bit. We ate some of the food there, and then while we were waiting for the house to be ready, and then from there we just chilled. And then the next day was our beach day, and that's where, I forgot the name of the beach, but I'll put it should be already on the screen. And then Thursday was our boat day. That boat company was amazing. They're the ones that shot my drone. There was no way I would have been able to create that type of video. So they shot my drone, thankfully. And that was an 8-hour yacht day, and it did not feel like that. They were amazing. They were great. That was Thursday. Friday, we did the pool party at the house. Because it's hurricane season, September is hurricane season out there, a lot of the places, a lot of the beach clubs, a lot of those types of things were closed, and I didn't realize that until a couple of weeks before we left for the trip. So I kind of panicked, honestly, but instead of just like being like, all right, whatever, I kind of turned the house into my own beach club. So I made custom, I'll put pictures up, but I made custom beach balls that said Sint Maarten Beach Club and Spa. The popsicles that you guys see me make, those were customized by me and my Cricket. What else did I do? I customized a bunch of stuff because that's just, me and my Cricket are like this. We locked in forever. But yeah, so if you are traveling to St. Maarten in September, just be mindful that a lot of the beach clubs, a lot of the restaurants are closed because of hurricane season. Luckily, like I said, the hurricane did not hit, but there was a scare, and we were possibly going to have to change the location of this trip because of the hurricane. Like, it was literally supposed to hit like the weekend before, and we were going out there on a Tuesday. It was supposed to hit that Saturday or Sunday, so I was freaking out, but it ended up being amazing weather the entire time. The house did come with a grill, so we were able to grill. We just chilled at the house on my actual birthday, had a pool party, and then we had a chef cook us dinner. The chef was someone that our concierge connected us with the chef, who also, the same company made us breakfast twice throughout that trip. The brunch breakfast was really, really good. The dinner we weren't necessarily too happy with, but it is what it is. The vibes were there. We were supposed to go to Lotus nightclub, but we just were having a long day, so we just decided to go to We Lounge. I didn't bring my camera there, so I don't have any real footage from that, but I think there's footage of my friends there, so I'm going to include it in some TikToks and some shorts. So like I said, make sure you follow me on TikTok, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, because that's where I'll be sharing a lot of like the smaller clips. Everybody on the island was everybody was amazingly nice. It just, the whole entire trip was amazing. I think the only complaint I have was that the mosquitoes are no joke. Like, they are we were spraying off all day, every day, and they didn't care about any of that. Like, they were no joke. Everybody's body by the end of the trip was covered in mosquito bites. So that's something that you need to keep in mind if you are going to go to St. Maarten. The mosquitoes are no joke. And they stay around like 5:30, 6 o'clock p.m. is when they come out. I feel like they were out all day, every day, all morning, it was insane. And the other thing was the chef for my dinner, I wasn't really too fond of. But other than that, I had no complaints. I think it rained for like 2 seconds, and it wasn't even like real rain. We were in the pool when it was raining. It was just amazing. There were things that I wish we could have done, but I think we did everything that we should have done, if that makes sense. What else? If you needed a sign that whether or not you should book your trip to St. Maarten, this is it. My friends and I are already talking about like, wow, we can't wait to go back. Like, it was so beautiful, so fun. Originally, when I was planning the trip, I did want to go do like a day trip to either St. Bart's or Anguilla, but we just ended up not doing it. But I can see, like, the next time I go, I would definitely make sure I incorporate St. Bart's or Anguilla into my trip. But other than that, I had a blast. This was the perfect way to bring in and to celebrate my 30th birthday. Thank you for watching. Like I said, stay tuned to my TikTok and my YouTube shorts, because that's where I'll be sharing a lot of the shorter form content. Instagram, I'm kind of over, so it is what it is over there.